Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ultimate Horror Mod series. This is part 2. If you have not seen part 1 of the series, I'll leave a clip here so that y'all can get caught up in the horror mods. Now, before we begin, there is a few things that we need to talk about. For one, I have just recently had my wisdom teeth taken out, so I am trying to be a little bit careful on my speech. I had them taken out on the 4th. So yeah, that's something that happened this month. As well as that, we've also had an Easter dinner. Now, since I had my wisdom teeth removed, I was very limited on what I could have. For most of the days, I've been having applesauce, yogurt, and a whole bunch of soft foods. It's so that the area where the teeth were taken out doesn't get infected. But I have gotten better and I am starting to return to normal. Now, since this isn't much of an Easter video, I incorporated green and blue lights so that this could feel a little bit more Eastery. I also got the scented candle just to give it some warmth and comfort. Alright, now with that out of the way, let's begin the second part of the horror mod series. So, as you can see, here is the mod. It is in CurseForge and it is made by GMoneyX2. I have read all of this information in the first part, so if you want a recap of that, I would recommend checking out the first part. We have done 61 horror mods so far. There is a total of 250, so this will be cut out into 4 parts. Today we're going to be focusing on the next 61 horror mods. I know these videos are going to be very long, but since there are so many horror mods, I have to get through them somehow. Now, since this is a very long video, I wouldn't expect everyone to complete it in the first day. Alright, so before we get into the mod, I do have to say this. It's probably going to be a little laggy, as there are a bunch of mods that are incorporated into this mod pack. This is the best I could do with lowering lag, as it is a flat world. Hopefully this time we'll have a better experience, so yeah. Alright, let's do this. Alright, now that we are in, let's go ahead and join the world. And no, do not listen to what this says. I know it says leave, but please do not leave. This mod has all mod packs. That's why it might be a little laggy here and there. You can already see one of the little horror mods off to the side of the screen by my character. Alright, let's do this. So this is the horror mod testing world. It definitely has the warning sign, but we're going to be in creative mode, so we won't have to worry about dying. Update required, improve player and chat safety. I don't care about that. I think this mod has enough installations as it is. I don't think we need any more. What was that? Oh, okay, I remember this. So, when you join in, you get this epilepsy warning, which we don't care about. We had that many of times. Yeah, let's just don't show that again. Thank you. Alright. What am I doing in the crafting menu? I don't know. Very weird how I got to this part. So it seems like a few things have changed since I've been here. There's a Philosopher's Stone, ME crafting terminal, and a wireless crafting terminal. I have no idea what these are. Never seen it in my life. Okay, can we please get out of this screen? Thank you. Journey map. Press J. Honestly, why did they even give me a map? There was really no point of even giving me a map. I'm trying to test these mods here. As you can see, it is quite laggy. I am very sorry about that. And for those wondering what the colored X's mean, well, that's just my death. That's where I died. I have the visibility very low because the lag is that bad. I've already done everything possible to minimize lag, so there's not going to be anything I can do about what happens. As you can see, this is the building that I have created that has all of the horror mods. It seems like I was continue working on it because it has a roof on it. Wait a minute, why is there no door? Okay, so this is another thing about these horror mods. They love breaking and entering. They love taking blocks for themselves. There used to be a window here. There used to be a window and glass door here, but they just vanished. I'm glad the chests aren't gone. If the chests were gone, we'd be screwed. So, in these chests, I have each of the stages. So I got stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and stage 4. I think I'm going to have to kill off many already. And this also includes me. So, all entities. Bye-bye. So, that should clear it up a little bit, giving us a little bit of better environment, hopefully. I said all these X's are my deaths, so I've died many of times trying to get rid of them. I've been away, and this is what they do to my place. They are literally ripping up into shreds. So, stage 1 was in this chest right here, as you can see. Stage 2 is right over here. So, everything for this episode is in this chest. Alright, let's go ahead and summon some horror mods. So, as you can see, we got a whole bunch to get through. So, let's go ahead and get all the eggs. And once I am done with the egg, we just eliminate it from existence. It's my way of saying goodbye. Because I don't want to have more stuff to worry about for my game. Looks like Gerald joined the game. Hello, Gerald. For those wondering, Gerald is one of the horror mods. Some horror mods do not need a spawn egg. Some of them just spawn just out of random. It also seems like we got blindness too, which is lovely. You know, you gotta love that. I forgot, they can turn the weather too, which is just great. What? Oh my god, I forgot about this! This is one of them that forces you to look down. Hold on, let me clear the weather real quick. They can all be a mess. It's like taking care of grandchildren when they just misbehave. And I also have to turn it to daytime. Alright, so now that all of that is taken care of, we can get into the rest of the eggs. I tell you, it is a workout trying to keep these mobs down. Like, really, it is. Because they just want to continue messing around, making things problematic. So, for this one trip, I will not be able to get all the eggs. We'll obviously have to do another trip, but that is fine. We're going to do our best to get through all these eggs today. As much as I would like to do it in multiple parts, I sadly can't do that, because then the series would go on for far too long, and I would not want that happening, as I got more video ideas that I plan to do here in Minecraft. I just can't be focusing on my survival world and horror mods for my whole life. I got to get into different aspects of things. What on earth is that? Okay, that's a new one for me. That one I have not seen. That one actually looks creepy. Oh god. Yeah, that's definitely a creepy one. What are you crying about? There's also a crier here too. You see, there's some of them that are just out and about. I don't know if it's me that took half the roof off, or if one of the monsters took half the roof off. But someone took half the roof off, and I'm not appreciative of that. So, for our first one, we have the rotten deer spawn egg. This is a deer. It looks normal, right? But from the front, it's cursed. It's got the glowing white eyes and the blood coming out of its mouth. This one's honestly very cute, I have to say. From the back, it does look cute, but from the front, it does look terrifying. But when it's not attacking you, it does look cute. Okay, so for our next one, we have the corrupted champion spawn egg. Let's see what this one spawns. Oh my god. Okay, so we have summoned a boss. This is a corrupted champion boss. It's got a cool looking staff though, I have to say. Very terrifying. It kind of reminds me of the Wither. Very similar in that kind of design. Okay, now we have the corrupted pillager spawn egg. So this is a pillager who has been corrupted. As simple as that. It's kind of like a villager zombie, if you will. Or maybe it's like a mixture of a nether skeleton and a pillager. I think that's more resemblance of what he looks like. I do not want to know what they do in survival mode. So, for our next one, we have the corrupted Vindicator spawn egg. So we got like the normal mobs in Minecraft, just corrupted. So, this is the one that has those little flying creatures. That one is the one that does like the teeth, I think. One of them does the teeth and one of them does the annoying little goons. Don't know which one. Can I have some space, please? This is getting a little bit too personal. So for our next one, we have the Eerie spawn egg. Let me get a little bit farther away from the goons so that we can at least have a little bit more privacy. It doesn't seem like they want to give us privacy. Okay. And let's go ahead and spawn this baby in. Okay. This one is terrifying. I'm sure Chase would be a fan of this one. Like, look at that. It kind of reminds me of the boy in the bath with how it looks. I don't know why it spawned two of them. I only spawned it in once. Unless it's like a double figure where it's 2 in 1. It's like a combination. Very cool. Then we got the Devil Jar spawn egg. What on earth is that? I guess let's spawn it in. Ugh! That's disgusting! Oh my god, it's like a red blood vessel. Oh my god, it's also multiple of them. Why is there 3 of them? I don't know, it doesn't seem to love multiplying in number, it seems like. But yeah, that is definitely terrifying. Okay, on to the next one. We have the Nightmare.jar spawn egg. What could this possibly create? Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. Not okay. Look at those teeth. It's like a T-Rex, just bloodier. Yeah, that's definitely creepy. It's got monkey hands and monkey feet. Very weird how it maneuvers around. Yeah, that's definitely frightening. I'm sorry I haven't had all these goons to lie around. But I have to get through these eggs first before we can start killing them. So, for our next one, we have the Siren Head spawn egg. This one, everyone should know. Very tall figure that has giant horns as a head. This one is a very classic mob. Ooh, I don't like that sound. It's got nausea too. Wow. Now that's cool. I never actually experienced Siren Head in Minecraft before. This is actually cool. And the sound is just so distorted in a way. It starts off fine and then it gets dark. Kind of weird how he's designed, but pretty cool. Imagine seeing this in your world. Like, that's so terrifying. And it's just have him come after you. Alright. and moving on to our next one, we have the Slenderman spawn egg. Man, we're getting a lot of good ones today. I think this is better than what we had last time. So this is Slenderman. Yeah, that sound effect is him. He usually has notes around that you have to find, and then he just comes after you. That's pretty much what it is. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to our next spawn egg. Alright, so for our next spawn egg, we have the Suffered spawn egg. I wonder what this one's gonna summon. Let's find out. Oh. What on earth is this? What the? It's like a bunch of smog all around. Oh my goodness. That is creepy. It's like a Venus flytrap kind of creature. It's got 3 legs like an alien. You know that's Alien from Lilo and Stitch? It's got the legs like that. It's got the teeth like a Venus flytrap. And kind of similar to Granny in a way. My god, can I not have this smog? Very annoying. Alright. So for our next spawn egg, we had the Sandcrawler spawn egg. Let's see what this one does. Oh, so it's pretty much in the sand. And it comes out to get you. It's kind of got that design like the temple. You know, those ones in the desert. Very cool. I'm sure you would see this creature around desert temples. Okay, so for our next one, we have the Spayader spawn egg. Very weird name, I have to say. Let's see what this summons. Oh. Okay, so it's a creepier version of a spider. Okay, it's got a giant eyeball on the back and very sharp fangs. With hundreds of eyes, it seems like. That's definitely interesting. Wow. Okay, moving on, we have the Shade spawn egg. I wonder what this one's gonna summon. Okay, so it looks like we got a gray figurine. Oh, I think we have seen this guy before. It's got like the white light bulb head. It's actually pretty cool. Who turned it dark? Sir, I hope you're not the one that turned dark. If so, then you need to stop. I can't continue in this. I don't like it. Yeah, I got blindness now. Wonderful. Okay, well, let's just move on to our next one, which is the Jerry spawn egg. I think I already know where this is going. What is going on? Hello? Why am I feeling like this? Can this please stop? I'm trying to get through all the monster eggs right now. I don't have time for this. Leave me alone! Oh my god. What is going on? Let me get away from this. Leave me alone. Why am I leaving trails? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, there seems to be a red potion effect. I don't know what that's all about. I'm trying to get away as quickly as possible so I can continue on. Okay, now that we got away from it, we can now go on to the Jerry spawn egg. Let's see what this summons. Oh. Oh. So we got a very creepy monkey looking dude. It seems like. With very weird claws. Okay, well, you be you. I'll just leave you alone. It seems he doesn't want to be bothered. Alright, Siren Head. Well, we already did Siren Head. So I guess there was multiple of them. So we got the Saw Runner spawn egg. This one sounds interesting. Let's see what this one summons. It looks like a parrot spawn egg. Oh my goodness. So it's a literal dude with a chainsaw. Yeah, it's like it's going from Halloween. It's got a hay bale as a head, or a head made of straw. I don't know which, but he definitely looks creepy. Okay, moving on. We have the life form spawn egg. What is this one gonna do? Let's find out. What? Oh, what is this? Bro, I can't even see you, dude. Is this? Did I spawn multiple on accident? God, that's creepy. The worst ones are the little pixelated ones. Those are the worst. Yeah, I definitely summoned quite a few of them. Look. Okay, here we go. So they are now separated. So this is what they look like separated. I don't know what y'all are saying, but y'all need to be quiet. Okay, moving on. We have the Slenderman. Wait, we already did Slenderman. Okay, so I guess we just have multiple of different ones. What is that noise? What is going on? It seems like they're fighting each other over there. Hey, can y'all stop fighting? This is no place to be fighting. My god, it's like actual children. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these goons because they are being a menace to society and that they are making my game very laggy. Then we're gonna get into the next bit of spawn eggs. Alright, now that the world is finally at peace, we can now go on to our next batch. Let's go ahead and go over to our chest so we can get the other spawn eggs. Like I said, I apologize for the lag. Not my fault it wants to act up like this. It's just a chaotic world in this Minecraft world. I'm not even trying to make it laggy, all the monsters are. You know, if every single mob was in a daycare, it would just be total chaos. I don't think anyone would be able to take care of them. They'd just be cranky, acting up, and just making a mess. What the? Hello? What was that? I just heard a error sound. What the? Who are y'all? Wandering winemaker. I don't need wine. What is this? I don't. Okay, this gotta be a monster, right? Because there's no way they have winemakers in Minecraft now. That doesn't make any sense. I don't get that. They never had winemakers in Minecraft. And donkey ridings? Never seen that either. Alright. So, let's go ahead and get our next pile of eggs so we can get them out of the way. Alright. So, for our next monster, we are going to summon the Hush. I have heard of this one before, so I think I know what it's going to look like. Who are you? That's not a Hush, right? I don't like the sounds it's making. It's also got very creepy hands. God, why has it got a red sponge face? That is really creepy. Okay. And it kind of looks like one of those inflatable dudes that just float around. It just has creepy arms. Okay, next one we have Lucifer spawn egg. Okay, so it looks like we have spawned 2 of them in, which I did not want to do. Okay, it literally looks like a demon. Everything about this calls a demon. Like, if this is not the devil himself, I don't know who is. This is like the devil in the ultimate form. I really want to see him, but they're just hugging it out together in there. Oh, yes, 666. Yep, it's 100% the devil. It's got 666 hearts. So we got 2 of those. Okay, next one we got Nameless Hang Spawn Egg. This doesn't seem that bad. Okay, so it looks like we have spawned multiple of those too. Why is it spawning multiple though? I don't want to spawn multiple. So this is what they look like. I really want to just have one. There we go. So this is pretty much a creepy goon hanged onto a rope in the middle of the air. Very creepy. The devil is over there just having a group meeting. Bro, can y'all not kiss it out over there? My god, the devil is a weird. Devils do some weird stuff. Alright, next one we have the Wraith spawn egg. Oh, I'm sorry, you don't like the sun. Well, this is what it looks like. It's like a skeleton husk. Very cool. Okay, next one we have the Strange Deer spawn egg. Why do I feel like this is the same one? Oh, so it's different. So it's kind of like 99 Nights in the Forest. It's just a deer that's standing with glowing white black eyes. Okay, so it's kind of like a puppy dog that's standing on two hind legs. Okay, I don't know why you are floating, buddy, but you need to stop. Hey, at least he's gonna die because he's from the graveyard and he is burning, so that's good at least. For our next one, we have the Nightmare spawn egg. Ooh, this one looks pretty cool. Okay, so it's got no eyes, but it's got bloody teeth, bloody arms, and is blocky, it seems like. Okay, so this is definitely something you would see in your nightmares. Moving along, we have the deer spawn egg. There should be nothing wrong with this. Yeah, it's just a cute little deer. Not deer. Okay, so it's not a deer, but I guess we won't know until we're in survival, but we're not going to do that. This is probably the least harmless one in creative mode. Like, look at that. It's just a regular deer, it seems like. But don't be fooled. This is actually a monster. Who's making that sound? Yeah, whatever. But you are definitely very cute. Alright, moving along. We got the Forgotten One spawn egg. They're kind of like Boar One, but Forgotten One. This is very similar to that eye monster dude. It's just floating up into the sky. It's kind of like dripstone on the bottom of its body. It's got very floaty hands. Alright, well, you go up to heaven. Let me know what it's like up there. Alright. Now for our next one, we have the Warped Weiss spawn egg. Very weird name. Let's see what it summons. Oh. So it's as tall as a Slender Man, if not taller. It's got a face of a Slender Man. It's got the sound of a Slender Man. So this is kind of something you would see in the Nether. As you see, it's got like that tree look. And it's got that smile. Pretty cool. Even got the little purple effects. Love it. Alright, now it is time to move on to our next spawn egg. Alright, so for our next spawn egg, we have the gold spawn egg. That's a very interesting one. Let's see what this summons. Okay, so that is definitely not gold. Let's see what it looks like on the front. Oh, that's like a warrior, it seems like. Very cool. Definitely terrifying. It's got a little bit of levitation. It's got some blood hanging around too. So, Box of Horrors. Okay. I think it also has a little hat too. Yeah, so it's like a cool dude with like hair and stuff. You know, it's kind of like that dude you would hang out during recess time or during lunchtime. That kind of dude. Alright, moving along. We got the demon spawn egg. I thought we already dealt with the demon spawn egg, but I guess there's another one. Let's see if this one's more demon-y. Oh, okay, so it's like a basic demon, so it's not even the ultimate demon in that fact. Very basic, very simple. Love the tail. Alright, And now we got the rake spawn egg. Why do we have a rake spawn egg? You know, that's just a tool. I don't understand that. Oh, so it's not actually a rake, it's like a little bony guy. Okay, I do not like that. No. No, that's like Chase humping. No. I do not like that at all. I'd rather stick with the demon here than to hang out with a weird guy like you. Okay. We've seen enough of that one. For our next one, we have the Michael Davies spawn egg. Oh, so it's white dude with red face. Very cool. Definitely got glowing features. It's kind of sad in a way, kind of like with the Crybaby. But overall, still pretty good. I just hope your day gets better. You'll probably get better eating human flesh. So for our next one, we have the zombie deer egg. Let's see. Okay. I do not like that at all. That is worse than a deer. Yikes, that is terrible. I think that's what the deer transforms into when you're a person, so I'm glad we get to see that in person. But yeah, that's definitely more terrifying than the actual deer. Definitely not something you want to hang out with. Okay, moving along. We got the Crimson Cryptid spawn egg. Very fancy name. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so it kind of looks nethery. Yep, it's got the pig face, creepy teeth. So it's kind of like that Enderman looking dude that we saw earlier. Very similar to that. It's probably in the same mod pack as that one. It's like a brick wall, which is kind of weird too. You know, from like the side, you can't even tell it's there. You can blend into the nether very easily. So far, all these mobs have been very interesting. We've seen some pretty cool ones, some pretty boring ones, and some in between. We still got a few more to check out, so let's go ahead and get through them. So for our next one, we have the Strambler spawn egg. Oh, okay. So I would say it's similar to a Guardian with like the little tentacles on the side. Very weird, I have to say. It's got little tiny feet. It's all stuck together. It's got teeth all over the place. And very weird sound effects too. Okay, moving along. We got the Horrid Soul spawn egg. What is this one gonna summon? Ooh, this one's actually pretty. It's like diamond. It's like a diamond balloon. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Okay, I see the face now. So it has a creepy little face. I don't know why it is continuing to summon so many of them. I seem to have summoned 3 there. So they kind of act similar to a ghast. Definitely creepy, but probably worth the price. And then for our next one, we have the Twistation spawn egg. You know, these monsters have some very unique and interesting names. I have to say that much. Let's see what it summons. There we go. Just took a little bit of load. Oh my goodness. No. I do not like that at all. Get me away from this. I'm like frozen. Man, that is terrifying. I even see the face of it too. Hello? Can you please let me go? Oh, since we've already gotten rid of all of these, we can kill ourselves. So we can get rid of all these annoying entities. Bye-bye! There we go. It took a little longer to do that, but we had no choice. Alright, now that we have gone through all the eggs in that little chest over there, it's time to go back into the place to grab the rest out of part 2, which is right here. This is how many we got left. So let's go ahead and grab some. We definitely had some interesting mods today. We still got 2 more chests full of these mobs, so I can't wait to see what's going to be in them. Okay, so looks like we got to clear the weather again, which is lovely. I do not like the rain. Goodbye. There we go. So, for our next one, we have the Slenderman Sonic. Why are we getting all the same ones? Oh, so this is a different version of Slenderman. So, it's Slenderman in his true form. Yikes, that is creepy. Why has he got a villager nose? Like, yo. He's got a very little tie, bro. You need to get a bigger tie for that suit. Okay, well, nice seeing you, Slenderman. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next horror mod. So, for our next horror, we have the Scarecrow spawn egg. Doesn't sound horrifying. Also talking about Jeepers Creepers, that's an interesting movie, definitely worth watching it. I've watched the first one, the second one, and the third one, and they were pretty interesting. Especially when he killed all the victims. So let's see what this summons. What is this encrypted message? What is this? Bro, are you kidding me? I do not read gibberish. I do not want to hear that. So I'm assuming this guy right here is the goon who is doing this. The red eyes and all that. Can you please stop typing, bro? Like, this is really getting annoying. Yeah, let's just cut it out. There's always something new. Indeed there is. So, for our next horror mod, we have the Sarah Atkins spawn egg. That sounds like a person. It really doesn't sound like a horror mod. Okay, so it is a person. Alright. Well, this is a Spankster Horrors Craft. Doesn't seem too terrifying. I figured it would be a person as its name sounded too generic. Let's go ahead and get to the next one, which is Colon spawn egg. I do not want to see a colon right now, but we have no choice. Oh, so this is Colin Williams. Okay, I thought I would actually show a colon. Oh, it's just a person. Thank God. But why is he all bloody, though? Wait, what happened? Oh, I just turned around quickly. I want to see you. Oh, okay, so it sounds like the green emerald eyes. Very cool. It's kind of like Boxy Wars kind of look with the eyes. Yeah, he seemed to have better days. I'll tell you that much. So, for our next one, we have Jeff the Killer spawn egg. The classic. Ooh, we're getting a lot of classic ones in this episode, it seems like. Everyone should know Jeff the Killer. I've actually seen the movies on this. That's usually not what I hear. I usually hear the kind of sound effects. Not whatever he just said. Don't touch the block. Look, I don't know who's saying that, but I don't know what y'all are talking about. Well, that's Jeff the Killer for you. He's got the knife out, ready to murder. Okay, moving on, we got Jeff the Killer again. Okay, so it's Jeff the Killer with different sound effects. We're gonna be spawning 40s, it seems like. Oh my God, we have Jeff the Killer in its true form. Oh my God. Okay, let's see what this one is. Jeff the Killer again. Okay, there's really no difference between all these Jeff the Killers. There really isn't. Moving along. We got the Revenant spawn egg. Let's see what this one will summon. Oh, so it's got this little skelly guy. Very cute. Is that a mustache I see? Maybe. This is from the graveyard, just like the other little goon that burned away. Very cool. Also, it seems like that guy is burning over there. Seemed to have died just like the other fella. Alright, now that all the goons are dead, we can finally get the last bit of the spawn eggs. Who is this guy? Hey, don't be afraid. Oh, the figures, I remember that. Why is there a cross in the sky? Don't know, but that's definitely weird. Wait, can you heal the dead? It is worth trying, I guess. What is this? 8 pages, 1 kill. Wow, I got an achievement for that. I didn't even kill him, I just used a command. Look, I'm not here to actually fight these guys, I'm here to showcase them. It's like they're going on stage for prom celebration, or something like that. Some kind of special event. You know, monsters got to be part of special events too. So, in front of us here we have the last 6 spawn eggs for the episode. I cannot wait to see what kind of monsters we're going to be unleashing in this world. Definitely some interesting colors. I'll tell you that much. Alright, let's do this. I'm sorry, buddy. Who sent you to the party? Not me. And it seems like the slimes are just floating in the sky, which does not make any bit of sense. So, for our next one, we have Crow spawn egg. Crow. Like the little bird. Come on, we went all this way just to see a little bird. That's not special. Yeah, that's just literally a crow. Come on. We have a little tiny bird friend now. He's actually kind of cute, not gonna lie. Aww. Hi there. Wow, it's like a different kind of bird. I think it'd be better than a parrot. You know, maybe they should add crows to Minecraft. Very cute how it's just fluttering in the sky. Okay, and we got Bigfoot spawn egg. This is another classic. There's actually been stories and legends on Bigfoot in the real world, seeing that if he is real or if it's all a myth. I've seen a bunch of videos about that. So let's see what Bigfoot looks like in Minecraft. Okay, so he's definitely big. It's kind of like the devil dude that we saw earlier. It also kind of looks like Freddy Fazbear. Not gonna lie. Very similar design to that. Either that or it looks like King Kong. Well, that is definitely Bigfoot. I'll tell you that much. Okay. Moving along. We got Demon Cat spawn egg. This one sounds interesting. Let's see what this summons. Ah! Okay, I do not like the sound from this one. At all. I don't know why I keep summoning multiple of them, but this is what they look like. Oh, so it's like the cat. Yeah, definitely interesting. Wow. So it's like a cat, but has been cursed. Yeah, let's just stay away from that and leave them alone. Okay. Moving on to our third to final spawn egg. We have the Ghoul spawn egg. This one sounds cool. Let's summon it. Wow. That's awesome how, it's amazing how it just summoned from under the ground. And just like its other brothers, it is burning up too. But it is cool though, I'll tell you that much. I do like the teeth design, the claws. This is also from the graveyard, which was expected. I do like the eyes though. Very fascinating look. So now for our second to final spawn egg, we have the Acolyte spawn egg. Let's see what this summons. Oh, okay, so it's this creepy dude with a skull mask. Cool. It's kind of like a Scattered Skull with their mask and stuff. Pretty cool. That's also from the Spinages. I definitely would recommend checking them out. Definitely make some very interesting and cool videos. I watch them all the time. I remember back in the day I did a video on their mobile game, which ended up getting corrupted or whatever. I also remember doing a Minecraft series on their server also, so if you want to check that out, you can look under my Minecraft videos. Back in the day, they had a server where people from all around the world can join, and it was Minecraft. You could get your own plot, make your own home, and do a whole bunch of sorts of things. I remember I did the Villager Trading Center, which was something I did to make that extra moolah for the in-game currency. And yeah, I am wearing an egg necklace. Since this isn't much Easter themed, I had to go for something a little bit more special. Also, I've made some Easter shorts. Definitely recommend checking them out if you have not seen them already. I'll leave a couple clips of that right here if you want to check them out. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and spawn in the final egg of the video. So, for our final spawn egg, we have the Reaper. So, this is what they look like. Okay, seems like this one's burning too. But I do like the eye design. It's kind of like Envy from Inside Out. And it's just floating into the sky. Hopefully it'll get to heaven before it dies. It definitely seems to be having a hard time. Alright. Well, that pretty much covers all the spawn eggs for today's video. Next time, we will cover all the spawn eggs in stage 3. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share, because at 2,000 subscribers, we will reattempt the Death Nut Challenge. I hope y'all have an amazing day and night, and I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Peace out.